Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going better than fantastic. And I hope your journey to self-betterment is going better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk to the ladies mainly in this video. And I want to start by saying, what I want to talk about is coming from a place of love and care. You see, we know that narcissist will target anyone no matter they be male or female. As long as that target has something the narcissist wants. And we know what the narcissist wants. They want narcissistic supply, which is the energy source the narcissist runs and thrives on. It's the energy they get from the excitement of quite simply being able to trick and fool you along with ruining your life. Yes. Narcissists thrive on the feeling they get by fooling someone and then ruining their life. The narcissist also loves to get their hands on money and power if they can get it. And it's usually money and or power that belongs to someone else, that they find a way to take from this new target. And we also know that this can happen in a variety of ways. And I think this is why I have almost the same amount of male subscribers as I have female subscribers. Narcissism affects us all. However, there are things in our society that seem to be targeted and marketed to us differently. Meaning a certain thing might be targeted towards men that might not be targeted towards women. And some things might be targeted towards women that aren't targeted towards men. This can be something simple like a commercial on television and the selling of a certain product, all the way down to how you should live your life and how to pick a spouse. Now, as we've talked about before, narcissists come in all types and in all walks of life. Just like there are decent people that come in all types and all walks of life. A narcissist can work at a grocery store just as much as a decent person can. And a narcissist can be a societal influencer, like a television or movie producer, just like a decent person can. Now, people that are in the influencer category have a real important role. Just by making a movie they can greatly alter your choice in hairstyle, the car you drive, and the person you might pick as a spouse. Here's the problem that has been seemingly happening for a good while now. Or what appears to have been happening. It appears that the message that has been shown to a vast amount of women in the world, or at least the West, is to pick a man that is in the top 5 to at most 10% of life. And this, in my humble cartoon opinion, can greatly affect women that appear to have what seems to be good moral character and decent behavior traits. Because hey, we can see it in the small things. Let a new movie or music artist, both male or female, end up making a hit movie or song. And if they have a cool haircut, watch that haircut pop up everywhere you look. Or a style of pants or whatever type of car is popular. Now, if people would in mass droves just based on a movie start cutting their hair differently, why wouldn't they also try to duplicate the relationship stories that are presented in such movies or television shows? And most of these shows basically have the same theme. The only man that is marriage material is a man with a super successful career. Meaning, making $100,000 a year or more. And if the woman has her own business or successful career making such money, this man must make double that to be considered marriage material. Here's one problem. Less than 10%, depending on the studies you look at. Less than 10% of people, at least in America, make $100,000 a year or above. One of my subscribers shared with me a number of it being 5.4%. I found a number from 2019 saying it was possibly to be around 9%. Regardless, these are some super low numbers. But then we need to think about this very carefully. Think about the narcissist's trick in isolating you from people that can help you. and from developing strong ties and bonds with others. This has been the narcissist's trick since the beginning of time. Our parent or parents did it. And most narcissists we met did it as well. So this so-called normal spouse picking is the way a great many women are taught by media, movies, television and music. Yet the marriage rate is at an all-time low. And divorce rates are at an all-time high. You see, we live in a society where again whatever is shown in your movies and in your television shows is the so-called measuring stick for what you need to be happy and how to live your life. And when a couple finds the mirage to be what it is, a mirage, boredom sets in. Narcissists are easily bored. And divorce is soon to follow. Now you don't have to be a narcissist to catch the narcissistic boredom. You just have to have bought into living your life like those that are in your television and how they are showing you to live your life. You see, though narcissism would still be narcissism, this problem could be fixed if the truth was told. The people you see in the television shows you watch, the ones on these fantasy dating shows, that's not normal. Your chances of running into someone that makes $250,000 a year and to possibly be able to date and marry them is like finding a needle in a haystack essentially. You see, we need to start using our boundaries and wise discernment to vet these narcissists out of our lives, along with fixing the family court and divorce court laws for the benefit of both men and women. Because in the current climate mostly what we are seeing is failure, chaos and misery. At least in the relationship market. And then from there, build with someone. Carefully. With boundaries. Not leading with your wallet, both men and women. But to build. The problem is there are a lot of ladies out there chasing the same man, so to speak. And because of that, there are available and eligible men standing there waiting. And yes, some of them handsome as well. And I mention the handsome part, because there are a great amount of male actors, singers and rappers. Yes. We are talking about the entertainment industry again. These male singers, rappers, and movie stars usually say the same thing. Before they made it big, women didn't even notice them. And many of them said they couldn't get a date. And if you look at a great many of them, they were handsome before they got famous. So what happened? Look. Both us men and women don't like it when someone sees we have something of value and then they show up in our life simply because of this thing. Not because of who we are. No one likes when this happens. Yet, there is a pretty big movement online and in the television shows you see, for women to chase the mirage of the top 5%, maybe 10% of men. And I've heard stories of loneliness and never reaching the goal of finding the spouse they were dreaming of. When the person that might be right for them might be the person with a decent job. The person that smiles and says hello every day as they cross the street. But he just kind of goes about his way after a nice smile and hello. Yet no thought was ever given to him. Because his car doesn't say 6 figures. Or maybe you heard he's a cable repair man. And to you that wasn't impressive. But you don't know. This person might have a side business and is hard-working and kind. Or he might be a narcissist. You don't know. Just like you don't know about the rich man. The rich man you might never ever meet. The key here is ask yourself. Do you want a spouse? If you don't, oh well. Nothing else to say. But if you do, ask yourself. Have you skipped over a man because he might not have met the thought or your idea of what you believed a man should have? It's good to have standards. And it's good to have boundaries. Boundaries is what we need more of when it comes to warding off narcissists. But if we would give a rich person a chance just because they are rich, think about the other 95% of people that you might have excluded. Now if this doesn't fit you, please ignore. Or maybe you might know someone this might help. Again, I've met plenty of women here that have gotten taken to the cleaner by a slick talking smooth male narcissist. But we also have to ask ourselves, what are men being told to look for? Let's be honest. In today's world, if a man speaks of his physical preferences he has in a woman, he gets shamed pretty bad. Now this doesn't mean he or they don't have preferences. We are just talking about society's reaction to these preferences. And there usually isn't any financial requirements. But then we see time and time again, where we are told if a man doesn't meet this requirement or that requirement, that he shouldn't be considered. And when this happens we need to put our thinking cap on and ask, why are we being told this message on such a large scale? Could it be a narcissist here or there? Could it be they don't want you to meet someone decent and build a family and not get a divorce? And could it be this or that narcissist wants you to end up and spiral into dysfunction? Not able to ever meet what you are told is normal. Is it at the end of the day narcissism? I would like to hear your answer. Again, to my female and male subscribers, I made this video out of care and love. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.